She can give this to her children and her children's children. This is a vintage engagement ring like you've never seen before because it is a new vintage engagement ring. She really wanted to create something special, inspired by that Victorian era Buttercup setting, also known as a bleacher setting. We created her this modern take. Underneath, we have a Matisse stained glass window from Chapelle Rosé in the south of France. But what I love about this setting, it's the evolution of the traditional engagement ring we see today. Back in the turn of the 19th century, it's called the bleacher setting. We started to cut into heavy, thick shanks and raise prongs out of the setting itself. And that became higher over time into what we now see as the Tiffany & Co. peg set design. This is part of the jewelry history, the evolution of the engagement ring, when we moved away from bezel setting everything to starting to prong set things and lift stones up. It also lifted the stones up with the creation of the contemporary cut stones, stones that had a pavilion that shines light through the stone. With this stone, we wanted to celebrate those beautiful scoops, almost surrealist scoops that lift out of the gold and clutch that diamond. We put a little platinum bezel almost to make it disappear. We wanted to make sure the stone was secure because those are quite tall prongs and we want to make sure that it's solid as a rock. She can give this to her children and her children's children. The shank itself, we needed some movement and some rhythm. We did a beautiful ribbon style gold shank. The shank is far heavier than you would ever see in an antique piece. I put a lot of weight there so it can balance the heaviness of the top. The ring can stay balanced and upright. All in all, I absolutely adore vintage jewelry. Often vintage jewelry has some limitations and it's never quite as nice as contemporary jewelry can be today because we have microscopes, better casting technologies, better tools, better equipment to bring the two together, that traditional evolution, the artist's mind from the turn of the 19th century, to bring that back into this ring turned out to be absolutely beautiful.